If trying to attract your perfect target client with your ads isn't working, try repelling the people that you don't want to be attracting. It's a totally different formula, but you might find it works well for your ads. Hey, it's Andrew Hellmich here from PhotoBizX. I was on a coaching call with a photographer based in the US, and he was having trouble, or he is having trouble, reaching his perfect target client. He has a unique look in his city for his photography. He shoots totally documentary. He doesn't pose at all. He's shooting day in the life type photography, but in shorter sessions, so not full days. And he doesn't want to pose at all. So his dream client is where, he walks in on a Saturday morning and the family is sitting around in their pajamas watching SpongeBob SquarePants on TV. Dad's got a bowl of Weet-Bix in his lap, or Wheaties if you're in the US. And, mum's in the kitchen doing what she's doing, maybe flicking through a magazine with a coffee. The kids are scattered over the lounge room floor. Like, that is his dream scene when he turns up for a shoot. And the worst thing to him would be photographing a family, in white t-shirts and blue jeans, walking along the beach, all holding hands like that. There's great money to be made with those sort of sessions, but he is not into those at all. So he was asking, how can I attract my perfect clients in my Facebook ads? I want to run ads. I want to attract my perfect clients, but I just don't seem to be able to reach them. There's a couple of easy, simple things that he could try that I suggested right away. The first thing is picking a photo that is going to help to stop people flicking through their feed. So they're going to stop and have a look at the image. Usually a black and white image will stand out in a feed, particularly from a photographer. It'll get people to stop and have a look. And the idea is that photo represents the style of photography that you want to be shooting, but it still has to show, it should show some faces, and show a family if you want to be photographing families. It shouldn't just be too abstract. So you don't want just two hands holding if you're looking to photograph families and attract families. So show a family and show them in the style of photography that you want to be shooting. Now, the other big thing, I would challenge possibly the biggest thing with an ad is the headline. The headline is what does most of the heavy lifting. And your aim is to have someone, and your perfect target client in this case, to read the headline. And the job of the headline is to catch their attention. And then once they've finished reading that headline, the main purpose is to have them read the next line in your copy. Because once they do that, then they're into the flow and they're going to be reading what you have to say. So instead of saying exactly who you're after in the headline, my advice for this photographer was to say who you are not after. So a couple of examples that we played around with quickly on the spot are looking for cheesy family photos on the beach in white shirts and jeans. I'm not your photographer. That's a great headline. That is going to stop the people that aren't interested in that kind of photography and have them reading on. Another one, don't choose me if you want the same boring family photos as your neighbors and friends. And you can workshop these to suit yourself. It could be more like, don't choose me if you want the same photos you see on your neighbor's walls. I'm not your photographer. So, you're getting the idea. If you're a wedding photographer, it could be something like, do you love playing up to the camera? I'm probably not the photographer for you. That's going to stop engaged women, that headline for a start, whether or not it attracts them or not. But once they read more of that copy, they're going to know if you're the photographer for them or not. So don't be afraid to push the people away that you don't want to be attracting. That's half the secret to attracting the people that you really do want to be shooting. Another example for weddings would be, I've got a couple of these written here on my screen. If you're looking for a wedding photographer to pose and direct you all day, keep scrolling. Again, so straight away, you're telling your potential client or the person who's scrolling through Facebook that you don't pose your couples. That's going to appeal to the couples that don't want to be posed. So just play around with the headlines, make it something catchy, something that's going to stop people in their tracks. Use the photo to your advantage, then make the headline do the work and have that lead the reader into the rest of the copy where you explain more about you and your style. And from there, it depends how you want to play it. Are you offering a free engagement shoot? Are you going to direct people to to a landing page on your website? Are you going to ask for an email address and a name with a lead type ad? Depends how you want to play that. But at this stage, have a think about the photo that you use and the headline to repel the people that you don't want. It really does work. Give it a try. It's Andrew Hellmich here from PhotoBizX. If you want more tips and ideas like this and hundreds of others, head over to photobizx.com. Check out the interviews there. You will love what you hear. All right, bye for now.